What's up guys, Carmine here, and welcome to my episode 2 Easter egg video. Now this episode didn't contain as many as the pilot did, but there are a few of them here spread out throughout the episode, and I found 5 of which were big enough to highlight. As always, if you spot some of them that I didn't catch, then please leave them down below in the comments. Let's get to it. First, we gotta talk about the intro. The main purpose of it is to establish the Targaryen family line in blood through the walls of Old Valyria. Now, because of how fast the segment moves and how obscure some of the gears and symbols are, I wasn't able to catch every single one of them, and there are some debates about who they are, who they're supposed to represent, and so on and so forth. And I'm sure the showrunners will clear that up for us in time, but the ones I did manage to catch were the first few, which I guess is supposed to be Aegon I and his sister wives. Then we have old King Jaehaerys and his queen Alysanne, with the bloodline splitting off representing their many children, and of course King Viserys and his wife Aemma Arryn, who died last episode, her icon being submerged in blood to indicate her death, and, of course, Rhaenyra. Obviously, there are quite a few more, but many of them are, as I said, obscured and way out in the distance, so I can't say with confidence who they are, but I'm sure Daemon, Corlys, and Rhaenys are in there somewhere. If you guys have any idea, let me know in the comments. Also, this isn't confirmed, but it's too much of a coincidence to not mention, but Michael Moorcock's Chaos symbol is highlighted in blood with the Targaryen sigil on top in the intro. You could argue it's probably just something else, but it does look suspiciously like it. Next up, we have the selection of the new Kingsguard. At this point in the books, Ryman Redwine has already died long ago, but because of the aging of certain characters and moving of timelines, they chose to do it now. And with that, a new selection begins. And during that, we see a return of the map markers first used by Robb Stark in Game of Thrones to symbolize troop movements on the map. Here, it's just to tell us which houses have come to present their candidates for Kingsguard. From left to right, we have Houses Targaryen, Mallister, Corbray, Rowan, Prequel, and then after Christian Cole is House Tarly. Another neat attention to detail here is the table on which the markers sit on. We're presented with the 7 candidates, the number 7 being very important to the faith of Westeros and the series overall. Also in this episode, when Corlys demands something be done about the crab feeder attacking his ships, Viserys assumes that the free cities are behind these attacks. Lord Beesbury states that Westeros has never engaged in open warfare with his free cities before, but disputes between the two have not been unheard of. In the Fire and Blood history book, old King Jaehaerys had many dealings with them, and at one point even threatened to destroy Braavos due to an incident that involved stolen dragon eggs. Also with the Velaryons, later on, when Viserys has his chat with little Laena, she mentions Vhagar, one of the last surviving dragons used during the Targaryen conquest of Westeros. Now apparently Vhagar has fled somewhere and is nesting along the coastline of Westeros. Laena says that the workers of Spicetown have heard her around the area, Spicetown being a town located on Driftmark, the island the Velaryons call home. During the standoff on Dragonstone, Daemon mentions that he plans to put a dragon egg in the cradle with his unborn child. This is tradition in the Targaryen history, as every single baby is given an egg in order to form a bond with early on. That egg he takes is called Dreamfire, which is the name of Rhaena Targaryen's dragon. She, like Rhaenyra and Daenerys, are considered one of the most important Targaryen women in history, and many fan theories point to them being extra special, enough to cause dragons to produce more eggs and hatch quicker. Also in this scene, Daemon says that Rhaenyra has not yet come of age to claim Dragonstone. Now traditionally it is the heir to the throne that holds the castle, and typically in Westeros, someone coming of age would be 16, and in this episode we have confirmation that Rhaenyra is 15, which once again is different from the books where she is much younger during this time. And finally we come to the situation over in the Stepstones, which is a plot that will come ahead in the next episode. Now this location is fairly important to both Westeros and the Free Cities, as many ships need to pass through for trade, and it's always been a weird area for everyone involved. In the books, an alliance of the Free Cities take it over from pirates and impose harsh taxes on Westeros, which prompts Corlys and Daemon to team up to take control, both for their own goals. And in the process, they go to war with the Free City Alliance, which will have devastating consequences down the line. House Martell of Dorne also joins in on this, and it's uncertain if they'll make an appearance this season. Now guys, that is all for today. I know there weren't many this time around, but this episode didn't give us that much to go off of. Once again, if you spotted any that I missed, and I know I probably missed a couple, then please let me know in the comments below. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.